Hey guys. So this is page 69 right here. And what we're gonna do together is we're gonna read the prompt. You'll notice that I have my text, my annotations in front of me. You should also have those in front of you. You'll need them, obviously, if you were doing writing about both passages. So let's read this prompt together. Both articles describe how wolves affect the balance in environments. How does an environment fall out of balance without wolves present? Give 2 examples of animals that are negatively affected when wolves are no longer present. Use details from both articles to support your answer. In your response, be sure to explain how wolves affect the balance and describe how an environment can fall out of balance without wolves present. Give 2 examples of animals that are negatively affected when wolves are no longer present. Use details from both articles to support your answer. Do me a favor, like you should always do. Take about 30 seconds to underline or highlight any key words, phrases, what you have to do in this prompt. And you're doing that right now. Cool. I'm going to underline what I believe is most important. The actual question. How does an environment fall out of balance without wolves present? 2 examples of animals negatively affected. Wolves are no longer present. Both articles. And then I usually just check these. These are the things I want to make sure that I'm doing. So I'll use it as a checklist. Cool, so I know that based on this, I'm really trying to answer my writing. How does an environment fall out of balance without wolves present? So I know it's a negative thing when they fall out of balance. I need to be able to answer, okay, when wolves are not in those environments, what's the negative impact on those environments? This is when answering that, your thinking jobs come into play. Your past writing comes into play. So I look at my thinking job for bringing back the wolves. And probably point of view, wolves are needed, are key for other animals and habitats to both thrive and survive, giving me a little bit of an idea. And I look back to my thinking job for the other text, usually the point of view. Wolves get a bad reputation. They are positive animals in keeping the food chain and habitat in balance. Cool. I'm going to dig into these texts a little bit more when I actually answer that question and write my claim. Right now, we're going to outline our planning page. It's going to get annoying because we do have to flip back and forth. If you want, maybe you can find a blank piece of paper instead of having to flip back and forth. I actually might do that. But let me see. So I found a blank piece of paper. I'm just going to use the back of page 59 from the packet. There's nothing printed on the other side. That way I can create my planning page with my prompt right in front of me. I don't have to do that annoying flip thing. You can choose to do that right now, or you can choose to be flipping back and forth. Anything I write on this planning page, you should write. I'm going to show you how I'm going to outline this. It's going to be your responsibility to outline the rest as we continue and to upload it in the directions. So I'm gonna just retitle it planning page. And I know that with extended responses, especially if I'm sending for both articles, the easiest thing for me to do is to definitely make sure that I'm writing at least 2 paragraphs. A traditional essay, I like to do an introduction and a conclusion in my body paragraphs, but we're not in class together, and I think that's best taught in person, so we're going to work off this 2-paragraph idea based on the prompt. So what I'm going to do, the first step of my planning page is I'm going to separate into my paragraphs. So I'm going to do body paragraph 1. I'll make like a box. I'm going to go about halfway down the page just so I have enough room because you'll see what we have to write. And I'm going to do body paragraph 2. So right now on your planning page, you should have it titled planning page. You should have body paragraph 1, box it, body paragraph 2, box it. It should be halfway through. I'm actually going to pause the video right here just because I had problems uploading earlier. So I think maybe if I break it in half, it's going to upload quicker. So this is part 1.